it is Kim here. Okay, hey guys, it is Kim here with an all new video, and today we are doing something a little different. Yeah, so if you watch my 20 Facts About Me video, you would know that I almost fell off of a cliff, and I kind of want, I did explain that story, but I want to go into full depth about that story, and so I'm basically just this video is gonna be basically crazy stories about what has happened to me, because yeah, I said in my 20 Facts About Me, but I want it to be more in depth so y'all know, and yeah, so they're so crazy, so we're gonna go on to the first one. And the first one is when I almost fell off of a cliff at my friend's church camp. So, okay, so I was like, I don't know, I think I was either 8 or 9 years old. I was small, I'm 14 now, I was small. And, my friends are they're older than me, they were 4 years older than me, so they were 12 at the time, I guess. Yeah, I would say 12, 13. I'm not gonna say their names. I'm gonna call them Brittany and Jasmine. Okay, so Brittany and Jasmine, they just they wanted to, basically they wanted me to go to the church camp with them, and I was like, okay, I'll go. I asked my parents and whatever. And the bus came to pick us up, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited to go and whatever. But, I don't know if their family really liked me. I always had a weird feeling that part of their family did not like me. None of the, I don't know, they didn't like me. So, I was like, okay, I want to go and stuff. So, I get on the bus, we go there, and, it's just regular church camp, and we go eat and everything. And then, I go outside, it's the church camp is literally on, this cliff type thing. Imagine, basically a church on, a mountain type thing. And I was like, what? What is this? And I was I don't know. It was so weird. So, I go out there with them, and they're, on another part, talking somewhere else. And I just my dumb self decides to stand over the freaking cliff, right? Looks over, just looking at the rocks, hundreds of jagged rocks. Decides to look at them, not knowing that anybody was behind me. Then I feel a little push. I managed to wrap my foot around that cliff, wrap my foot around that cliff. If I did not, I would have died. I would not be here. There's many instances where I would have died. And I'm not exaggerating the story some other YouTubers, for real. I would have literally died that day. I'm not even playing. Which I don't understand it. I don't understand why Brittany, and it was Brittany, and guess who it was? It was Brittany and Jasmine's little cousin. Little cousin. Well, I wouldn't say little, but their cousin, okay? I already knew these people didn't like me. I was I just didn't know. It was so crazy, but 7 or 8, you wouldn't really think about crazy-ish, so the next story was I choked on a hot dog, and the cops had to come. Okay, so me and my dad, I think either I stayed home from school, or it was around I was a little kid, maybe 9-ish, 10, but so I either stayed home from school or got checked out, and my dad decided to take us to Quick Trip, and I was like, yes, I love Quick Trip, because they have good food. People will be like, oh my god, no, but their hot dogs and stuff, and they're good, so no, it wasn't Quick Trip, it was Racetrack, but Quick Trip's food is really good, but Racetrack, we got a hot dog and a slushie there, and I was like, yes, good for my fat self, I was 8, and I was like, okay, yeah, I want a hot dog, so my dad gets me a hot dog, and we get in the car, and I'm a fatty, so I eat food super, super fast, I don't care, if you're my friend, you would tell that I eat food this, I eat food a lot, and I was like, okay, and my dad was like eating his hot dog while he was driving. I was in the back, like he doesn't know. And all of a sudden, I was like coughing and choking. I didn't really know what was going on. Like I was coughing and choking. I was like, my dad's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And like of course you can't say anything when you're choking. So I'm just like, like you hear me coughing, and he had to stop the car like in the middle. It was like this. I want to say desert, but I didn't know where we were. Like it was in the middle of nowhere, and he was just like driving, and he stopped right in the middle of the road, and he's like trying to, and then there was of course a cop shows up right behind us, and the cop is like, "What's going on here?" and stuff, because like my dad was speeding, because like of course like you would speed if you think something's happening like to your child or something. So my dad started speeding, a cop came up, and he got a ticket that day. But I'm fine. He tried to help me, but like I'm not laughing that he got a ticket, but it's just so ironic. Like it's so like you choke and get a ticket, like that's like such a sad experience. I have one more story. It's not as crazy as like the other stories, but I kind of think it's crazy. Okay, so if you I don't know, maybe not a lot of you have had this, because like it's not like the thing that everybody has, but I used to have a cyst on this. You can kind of see the bump a little bit where it used to be. Like if you just have my hand straight like this, you could kind of see where the bump used to be. Like compared to this hand, you can see where the bump used to be. And I had a cyst right here, so huge. Like it was like, I used to, like kids in my school used to ask me like, "What is wrong with your hand?" Like not make fun of me, like, but they just always ask like what was wrong with my hand and crap, And I was like, yeah, it's just a cyst, a ganglion something cyst. And like I always tried to pop it and stuff, and like my dad had this wonderful idea to get a lot of these stories were with my dad. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so my dad decided to get it was first he tried with like a book, right? Like a literal book, like like those really heavy like thick paper books, and he like was like, "Okay, we're gonna smash it," and boom. I was like, no, like that hurt so bad. Like I was like, he wasn't abusing me or anything, but like he was trying to pop it, but like that stuff hurt. Then he took a brick and was like, boom. Oh, it hurt so bad. It wasn't really like a huge story, but like that stuff is just like, if you've ever had a cyst before, ooh, it hurts so bad. Like to hit it, I eventually went away. I think I had used some type of like anesthetic or something to like get the fluid out, because what a cyst is just a whole bunch of fluid that's blocked up in like a ball. And so yeah, that's what it was. But like it's just so crazy how so many weirdest stories can happen in your life, It's just whoo. But thank you so much for watching these crazy stories, because I think I could have filmed a makeup video, but like clearly you see I already have makeup on, and I don't really like to do, but like if I, like a lot of the times I do wear makeup, but like not every day makeup, but I didn't do a makeup video because like, yeah, but thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and we're gonna come up with a new name for you guys, because I want us to be a little squad. So I'm gonna call you guys Stylers. So if you want to be a styler, please subscribe, and please click the notification bell down below so you will know when I post another video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below to see what other video you want to see next, and I love you guys so much. Thank you guys. Bye.